This is AfroBlerd Podcast.
And hello, everyone. This is another episode of AfroBlerd Podcast. And I'm your host, Ricky Luna.
And this is your boy, Exotica.
Yeah, as you see, Kenji's not here again today. He has other obligations, but hopefully next week he could be able to be with us and do another episode. So, life happens.
I missed that one already.
Yeah, I do too. But life happens, and we got an adult, which is sucks.
Yeah.
But I do want to mention how it is Black History Month. And yes, and so I do have some stuff I want to do for Black History Month because we have to show our love for our Black history since the Orange Pumpkin wants to get rid of a Black history for us. But it's gonna be Black History every freaking day. It is for us at least. It's Black History every day. And if you haven't noticed, a little bit something about me different. I'm actually moving. I figured out how to move my upper body.
Monster.
I'm great. I'm just great. So guess what? Fuck you. And yeah.
VTubers don't move, and you know that.
Yes, they do. Have you seen Flynn? I actually seen her videos, and with her and her mom, which is fun. Flynn, she moves. So for somebody who doesn't know much about beaching, I know more about beaching than you.
Hey, shut up, okay?
I eventually want to be able to move my whole body, and so I'm working towards that. Of course, I'm gonna be doing it way before Kenji and Sertica.
You just love to brag, huh?
Yes, I do. Haha. Also, I have another exciting news. So, after careful consideration, I decided to make my books into AI audiobooks. Now, I know the the hot takes and how people don't like using AI for art and anything else, but as struggling author, so to say, and I haven't got sales in about 3 years, I had to make this decision in how can I make more sales and get more attention to my books. And AI narration seems like the best. Also, I recently seen in discussions that some authors have gone that route. So I decided to do it too, and it sounds really good. Now, it's not going to be permanent. Hopefully, I can get a deal with a publishing company that works out for me, and I can actually use people to do audiobooks. But for now, AI is the best because doing audiobooks is not cheap, and for Vampire Drag Queen, that is going to be a fortune. So I'm actually saving a lot of money doing that. So yeah. Any comments? Concerns?
I think, I'm not really particularly fond of AI itself, but since we are like brookish, to be quite honest with you, we would unfortunately have to go down that route. But it's not going to be a permanent thing.
It's not, but depending on how it goes, because I ain't gonna lie, I am loving the voices. So, maybe some of it will be AI and some of it will be regular people. But I know how AI is. I don't want I as an artist and a writer myself, AI is not the way to go. But like you said, times are tough. And I'm paying for everything out of my pocket. So this is a cheaper route for me to go. So, but I am loving it though. I am loving it. So I don't want to apologize, but at the same time I'm due because I get it, but But okay, on to our topic for today that we're going to talk about. Now, I know this one thing I always think about. You know how you have a dream game, like like video game you would love to have? That's what we talk about today. Ideals for the perfect game that we would love to have. So, do you want to go first, or do I go first?
I'll go first.
Okay.
Recently, most horror games nowadays is just mostly just jump scares. I was hoping that in like ideal world that we just like we kind of like treat jump scares as not an important thing, just more like a side treat or something like that,
Mm-hmm.
and just like bring in some like actual horror and all that stuff like that.
So, if you were to make like, let's say you was able to make a game, so you would like make the game that way, like to be more horror for the game.
Yeah.
Interesting. That's it. No, nothing. Cause I got a lot, like a big detail how I want my stuff. For my like, if I had to like a dream game to make it possible, I have like big ideas. So I want to let you be able to get all your stuff out, like anything you want, like a game that you would love to have, you would pay no matter what, you pay any amount to have.
I would say that like if the horror game focus like not only on psychological horror but more like of just go like with different themes of horror, then I would gladly throw somebody into that into that game.
Okay. And that's it. I'm just making sure. No, here's go mine because I gotta ruin. So my idea game is it's broken up. So I love MMO games. I love it, but also I love character creation, and there's a lot of games that let you do it. So definitely the game I have in like my dream game do all types of character creation to the hair, eyes, boobs, body, everything. Big character, yeah, like your heart's content. And then I wanted to be like, I can do fighting dungeons. I can have my garden. I can do merchant work. Merchant. Like be a blacksmith or farmer, fisherman, or merchant seller, like just trading goods, or just running a shop. And I have my own house. And then a plus size, I would love to have a game that I actually can sell on a boat. Like we literally sail through seas and stuff like that on a boat. And then okay, I'm just getting so excited. And so I also wanted it to be like which is you have to pay or confirm that you're 18, but I would love to have the avatars to have sexual acts. Like if you can do it with other people, you can do actual like IMBU. You can do sexual like anime stuff with people and stuff, and interaction. So you can sit on objects and you can eat with people, and like pretty much like Second Life, but it's MMO RPG. You have a story and quest and all that all at once. Like they say, it's like let me think. I would say like something like Mabinogi with IMBU, and kind of like what Enzo is coming out with, that kind of like the same competitor, mixed with Sea of Thieves, Atlas, and and Ark, something like that. All that is just one big old thing. So it's like an MMO game where you get like you grind, fight monsters, PvP, PvE, but you can have all the times of emotion interactions with other people. That's my dream. Especially I having my own house. I want to be able to build my own house, have my own garden, and all that stuff. Yeah, I would pay anything to have something like that. Especially because now I've been playing Tavern games like Tavern L and Tavern Manager. Ooh, that would be so much fun. So what you think?
I think it's really interesting.
Yeah.
We have stuff like that, like CFEs and everything, and like it would be nice to have something like that though.
Yes, it would, because you would just have like anything, so your heart's content, and you could be anything and change your stuff. You could be a warrior, you could be a fisherman, a cook, a farmer, or anything, and you can switch between classes. Like in Mabinogi, you could be any type of class to switch between the two. I know there's other games just like that, but it's like that's the only thing I can think about. Like you could be all kinds of different classes of stuff. And just like it's just like detail, like our character's gonna be like this, like our V2 characters, and we just doing all kinds of stuff. And my private bet, I wouldn't be able if I still have somebody on there, or just for chicken giggles, kiss somebody or do some naughty stuff. So yeah. But there had to be a specific dedicated server for people who are 18 or older. So they had to verify that they are adult. So we could be able to do stuff like that. Because, of course, we don't want anybody who's a minor doing that. That's not right.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, obviously.
No. Yeah, disgusting. No. So, but that's a dream game I would love to have. I know it's not going to happen. And some stuff is getting almost close to it, but not a lot. But that's what I dream. That's my dream game. Yeah. Well, since I wish Kenji, I know Kenji will have a bunch to say.
Oh yeah, obviously.
Now on to the next one. Now, we both are nerds. I mean, you grew up around me and Kenji, and we are definitely nerds. But
oh yeah.
How will you introduce the world of anime to people who doesn't watch anime? And what will you recommend?
Usually people get the idea that anime is like over the top cutesy and all that other shit. But I would like start them off with something like more mature, because like if I were to show them something like Full Metal Alchemist or something like that, then they're just gonna get off the impression of like, oh, this looks like kid shit. But if I were to show them some like mature anime like Berserk, Hellsing, or Monster, then they would be more interested in that. Because
well, damn, it sounds like you just throwing into the wolves. I mean, shit. You say here you go. This is what they said, and they're gonna be like, whoa, wow, what the heck? Oh my god.
Oh yeah, I want them traumatized.
Oh wow. So that's what you introduce with me. I like romance anime. So I would do something like let's see, maybe fairy tale. But I mean, like, hey, it may seem kidsy, but fairy tale after a couple episodes is good. And then I would do, let's see, Peace Girl is good to introduce somebody to, because that's a lot of drama in that. What else? Campfire Cooking for Another World, and a couple like animes they have cooking around it, like Restaurant for Another World. That's nice and tamed. And then slowly go into something like maybe Solo Leveling, Attack of Titan, Bleach. Something that's like that's not questionable. Because don't get me. Let's just put the elephant in the room. A lot of this anime is like, I have a lot of questioning stuff, especially involving teenagers. It's like you don't want somebody going to anime knowing that, but you have to also ease their way into it and be a reminder of, hey, this is normal in that culture. Of course we don't do that type of stuff here in America, but we had to keep in mind that this is a different country, and this is different culture, and they think they okay, and they're working on it. They're working. So I ease their way to nothing like any teenagers being with a girl, if somebody, like, let's say a 17-year-old with a 24-year-old person or 21-year-old. So, but I like to know if they venture out, there are some animes like that. Just to be on the, just let you know.
There's like another anime I would recommend people. That's like Cowboy Bebop.
Yes, that is a good recommendation. Yes.
That's a good way to start off anime.
It is. It really is. I think, let me think. Another one. I can't think. There's so many. And a lot of new stuff that's coming out. There's so many. I just cannot think about it. I would have to look at it. I remember somebody who asked me for recommendations of animes, and I literally thought about it and found a whole bunch of lists. And I literally gave her 2 pages of stuff. She's like, "Oh my god!" I was just like, "Yeah." I had 2 pages of stuff from her. It's like an anime startup list. And then by genre, I could definitely do it by genre as well.
Oh yeah, definitely. But recently, I have tried to convince people into watching an anime I just finished recently, and it was the one I just talked about not too long ago. It's called Monster.
I think I watched that. That sounds familiar. Wait, Monster?
Nah, just Monster.
That's interesting. I gotta look it up. But yeah, that's interesting. What's that about?
It's about a neurosurgeon named Dr. Tenma who saved a little boy named Johan after getting shot in the head. After rescuing him, he vented about his frustrations with 2 doctors and his director because of how they feel about life and everything, or treating patients and everything. Mainly the director. And he said that he'd be better off dead, which then they later ended up dying. And as we find out, his sister, who's still alive and traumatized of the whole event, went out of their way to go find Johan after he came back years later and started killing people again.
I got something to talk about too. I said I got something stuck in my throat, but that sounds interesting.
Oh yeah, definitely. And they've been trying to figure out who Johan is exactly, and because they're trying to figure out his past and everything. And they see his face and everything, but they're wondering why is he doing it? Why is he killing people and everything?
That sounds interesting. Where can I watch it on?
I think you could probably watch it on Crunchyroll.
Okay. I got a long list of stuff I'm watching on Crunchyroll. It's a lot of good stuff. I gotta make a list that would be I'd make a video. I would probably make a video of all the new animes that I've been watching that came out. Some of it's not quite new, but it's new-ish. But then I also watched the ones that aired this year. And I know a High Dive. This is one. It's it's a long title, but it's pretty much an elf girl and it's a behemoth monster, but he looks like a cat. So it's an elf person, something who thinks the cat is a cat. And it's pretty interesting, but it goes into the elf getting horny over this little kitten. And she does mention how she wants babies from the kittens. And then other characters simping for this kitten and wanted to fuck the kitten.
What the fuck?
Yeah, I was like, wait a minute, did I just see what I just saw? And I will show my reaction. I mean, I'm gonna recreate it. I'm gonna say this down. When I make a video, it's a recreation of what I saw, but it's I'm pretty sure I'm gonna be like that again. But when I saw that, I had to pause it and I had to rewind it. And I was like, wait, did I just read what the fuck? I was like, wait a minute. this is some bestiality shit. But luckily, the cat was like, wow. He's like, what the fuck? So he was like, bro, what the hell? But I continue on because I was like, I don't know if I want to keep watching this because this is like bestiality type of shit. But the story is interesting though, and all the characters are grown. I know that they're grown. They're not children.
Oh, and I found the way to watch Monster. It's on Netflix.
Oh, Netflix is a good way to be introduced to animes. They have a lot of animes on there that's the really good anime starters.
I remember watching Kagegurli on Netflix and Aggressive Retsuko.
Yeah. That is good. And I know it's just something on Home Alone. Something is Home Alone. It's about this little kid who's home alone. And the pretty much people in the neighborhood takes care of him. It's just so cute. And then you have romantic killer. That's another good one. And then you have Yakuza house husband. Yakuza house husband. My bad. So as I said, Netflix is a good way to be to introduce people to anime. It's just like a couple of stuff. Just like recommend some of those.
Oh, and on Monster, I recommend watching it and dub. Like sub is good, but the dub is like really hits hard if you're like watching it.
Yeah, I prefer dub as well because sometimes I don't like wearing glasses at home. But I go between sub and dub. But I prefer dub because that's what I grew up with. So it's kind of like, yeah. Don't get me wrong. There's some dub I'm like especially with Naruto for a while. I got sick of the dub, so I started watching sub, and then I switched back over to dub. So it just really depends on my mood. But since I'm getting older, and I don't have time to read, I can read. I'm a writer. It's just sometimes I don't feel like reading. So yeah. So I get that. I like dub, but sub is also good. Sub is also good. But people that us adults don't have time to be doing sub.
Yeah.
Okay. Now how about we go on to the next topic? Our next topic is being Black and queer. You know, both of that is like it's a struggle. It is a struggle. Don't you think?
Yeah. Oh yeah, it really is a struggle.
Yeah. With me, it's like I didn't find out late in life that I realized I was bi, and then after I realized I was bi, I started slowly more realizing that I'm also gay. And people's like, "How are you gay and you're with a man?" I was like, it took me a while. I did not know till like now. It took me a while to self-discover that I like women. And they're like, well, how do you know you like women? You never been with one. But I'm like, I do. I know it because like when I see a woman who's attractive, I'll be like, ooh, I want to do stuff. So yeah, I don't want to get us to get demonetized. Just when I see another woman, I want to do stuff with her. And I can see myself being in an actual relationship and being married to a woman. If I had an option, I would probably be married to a woman, and we would have a child through IVF or adoption. But the struggle it is though being Black. Unfortunately, I'm gonna say this. I don't care because it needs to be said. A lot of people in our community is homophobic. Especially with the men, especially with men. So it's tough being Black and queer as a man and a woman. Cause then women's like, or whatever. You need a man. You need this, and it doesn't feel, all those. If you're queer, I'm like, all the stuff you hear, all the stuff you hear. Yeah.
Yeah, like with me, I've while ago, I've discovered myself as a bi with like a heavy male lean, and as time goes on, it's like I do want to be with like a cute femboy, but I can't exactly do that. It's just like one. There's like they could be like at different places and everything, and two, it's like it's the pressure of having to deal with like
the backlash.
Yeah,
Trust me, I know.
especially with like with family and all that.
And I hate it's like the stuff we like. People like, oh, black people don't do this. Black people don't like this. It's like, dude, you just telling me I'm not black. Guess what? We are not the same. We are allowed to like stuff that is different. At the end of the day, we still black. No matter what, we still black. Nothing's gonna take away that we are black. So the stuff I like, it's black. Because guess what? It might not be typically black, but it's black. It's gonna be black today. It's gonna be black today. It's gonna be black every day with me. It no ifs, ands, and buts. But
yeah, and I did say that this year is gonna be the year I stopped caring. The point is like, if you got something to say to me, I don't fucking care, man.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna let that stop me. I know who I am.
Yeah.
I know what I'm about.
Yeah, and it's like this. It's like, and I would be an advocate for a bisexual men, especially black bisexual men. I would be, if you bi and black, I am your advocate. I am your biggest supporter. I am the person that you like. I mean, if there's a chance, you have a chance with me because I understand. There's a lot of people, especially in the black community, they would not date a bisexual man. Because they just be like, oh, you bi? That means you're gay. It's not, no. You could be a male, and you could like both genders. And then people are like, well, I don't want to have to compete with a man. But you rather compete with a woman? It doesn't matter. And then they're, oh, he's going to cheat. I mean, straight guys going to cheat on you either way. And it'd be worse when they be on download. So will you rather have a man who's on a download to cheat on you, or have a committed bisexual man who would give you the world? And I hate that. It's like that. Like, people are gonna cheat regardless of your gender or gender and orientation. So
I just hate you.
But yeah, and this gets on my nerves because, like, if you give a bi man a chance, you would probably figure out you can find somebody who's emotionally, who's emotionally and physically available and can treat you way better than other type of. I'm gonna say bums. I'm just gonna say bums. Not all black men bums. Not all men's a bum. I'm just saying bums. The possibilities women can have with being with a bisexual man is influence. And if he loves you, he's just gonna only want you and you. And that's it. There's no competing because if he loves you and wants to be committed with you, you don't have to worry about competition. He wants only you and you. That means you won. Am I right?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. So that's a lot. That's why I want to talk about the struggles of being queer in the black community, because it's just so much. And I'm pretty sure with Keaton we can talk about it more because he's pansexual, so I'm pretty sure he has his issues too. So yeah, as a person who is a lesbian, 5% bi, because I'm gonna say this: I may be gay, I lean more towards women, I'm lesbian, I like women, but I still have that 5%. Because if I find a guy who's bisexual, because I'm done with straight men. If I find a guy who's bisexual and he's cute, I mean, bi men needs love too. So Why not have somebody who would give them the love? Get like at least to be another person in the running to give them a chance. So if the guy's bisexual, I most likely would date him. Or if a guy is straight though, only straight dude I probably would be with is an Asian man who's buff. And drinking this. Drinking this Asian man. It doesn't matter if he's straight, gay, or straight, bi, or whatever. If he's Asian, buff, and then drinking this, like you cannot tell what gender he is. Yes, my panties would drop. I'm just gonna say it. I'm saying it. My panties would drop for a fine ass buff and drinking this man, Asian.
Oh my Lord.
And I don't even care if he's shorter than me. He just had to have muscles. He just had to everybody pick me up. He just had to have the God body.
Okay, well, you need to relax.
Hey! I'm just saying. Am I right? You know damn well I'm right.
Why did this woman get cut out because of like fucking Discord mic quality? But
what? Huh?
Yeah, you cut out a bit because of like how Discord microphones work.
Maybe maybe on your end, but not mine. But yeah. So that's the only exception. If I'm ever gonna be with another man, it's gonna be a bisexual man or a buff Asian man who's androgynous. So, but other than that, I want a black woman. I don't mind other races. It's just the white women. That's just
they're their own beast.
Huh?
White women are their own beasts. How would be real?
I mean, I'm not saying I want a white woman because there are white women who actually probably it's fine. But if I'm a damn white woman, I know there's some white women who knows how to do black hair. That means if they know how to do black hair, they care about us. They are true allies. So if a white woman knows how to do my hair, and she understands our struggles and our history, and it would actually stand up for us no matter what, I would date her. So she had to be like a true ally, and that's to say, know how to do black hair. Because if a white woman know how to do black hair, I'm just gonna say, yeah, okay, I'll fuck with you. Because I had some white women who done my hair before at hair salons, and they did good. So, I'm not saying I want to date a white woman, but it really depends. And I had to meet her in person and see how she is. Like, is she really for the black people? Or is she just like doing it just because, oh, I'm black, you know? But other than that, I'd rather have me a black queen or a person of color, an ethnic person. I mean, I wouldn't mind have dating a Russian. That would be hot.
Russian, really?
A Russian, yeah. Oh, Russian women are hot, especially when they thick accents. That's hot. Or a Scottish woman, Irish woman, foreign, like just any foreign woman with a strong accent. That is so fucking sexy. I love women.
I would say that I'm like anybody is fine. It's just that if I were to meet with like an Asian femboy, oh man, oh man,
I bet
hey, you would not last long.
You would have a field day, I bet.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah. See, and I don't know. I'd probably do a femboy, maybe. Oh, I also forgot. There are feminine straight men who dress in nails and feminine clothes who are straight. Surprisingly, yes. I would actually date with men like that because then he can help me with my makeup and my hair. And he's straight. And then people don't think he's gay, but he's like, no, baby, he's not gay. He's just in touch with his feminine side and he likes wearing high heels, nails, and makeup. He's just straight. Because we get into the age where we should be comfortable with ourselves and our sexuality. So if he's comfortable wearing makeup, nails, and could be straight, yeah, that's because he's comfortable with his sexuality. He has to have nothing to worry about. He's not toxic. He knows himself, and he's emotionally available. Because let's just say this: a lot of men are not emotionally stable or available. It's just not there emotionally, and that's what a lot of us women want: a man who's like emotional, mature, and stable. Yeah. I'm not saying you because you're still young and you're still finding yourself. I'm talking about just, yeah.
Oh, yeah, I get it.
Yeah. And now with Kenji, the stuff I hear he does for his wives, I'm like, that is an emotionally mature man. I ain't gonna lie. If he was my cousin, I'd be like, damn. But he's my cousin, my little brother. But like, I can't help but be jealous. The stuff he tell me that he does for his wives. Oh my God. Like, why can't I find a man like that? That's not him. Because that's my little brother. Like, I'm just saying. God, like the way he treats his women, I would love to have a man like how he treats his wives. I'm just saying.
It's like, there's somebody I truly do care about. There is.
Yay!
But unfortunately, they're in like a different country and everything.
Yeah, that sucks.
It's like, I do care about them, and I really do.
I mean, you long-distance relationships can work out. I mean, look at Kenji and his wives. They've been together for a long time, and they still going on strong.
Oh yeah, no, it's not something like that. It's just more so of like, I do tend to worry about them and everything, and I do care about them.
Oh, I love long-term plans. I just love it when I hear other people. Cause my butt, I don't. We're not gonna talk about that. I'm always supporting other people and their love lives. So you guys know I always be your number one cheerwoman, and I always root for you and push you to have the romance that you deserve.
Oh yeah, you want to know a little bit of a secret hint? I like to throw in.
Okay.
Luna.
I'm listening.
You remember that person that I brought into the server?
Yeah.
I want you to take a wild guess.
Is that person? Oh wow! You need to start chatting, bro. I want to get to know it. Nobody talks to the server. Really? Oh, I'm gonna stop talking to him. I'm gonna stop talking to him. Then I'm gonna get to know him. He's gonna be like, big sister. Oh.
Why did I tell you that? Like, it's been, I say, like, almost 4 years now.
Oh, that's good. I like that. That's so good. It can just, hey, slow burn, but it can start to. Ooh, I can probably make a romance book out of YouTube.
You wanna know how we met?
How?
This was back then. I was playing Devil May Cry. It was near the end of the year, around 2020. I was playing Devil May Cry. I saw the person in a Discord server, decided to go and chat up and everything, and after a while, started to develop feelings for them. And as time goes on, we finally became a thing.
Ah. That kind of reminds me when I was 18. I think I was 18, 19. And I met this guy off of the MMO that me and Kenji used to play. And it was just, I don't know what Kenji did something, and that's how we met. And so he knew me and Kenji, and we just started talking. And we knew we couldn't happen, but we started developing feelings for each other and changed numbers and whatever else. And he went up to he joined the military. But I was like 18, 19, he was like 21. And I really liked him. And at that time I was having issues. And so I was telling him about my issues and we just talk and stuff. And I really thought I loved him, but and stuff. Cause like when I said we really talked, like I remember getting him my address one time, and he sent me a letter from when he was in training camp, and so we would write each other's letters left and right, and it's just so romantic. And then eventually he got stationed in San Antonio, and I don't know, I'm awkward, 18, 19-year-old. I'm still awkward. I barely don't know anything about relationships. Still a virgin. When we met, I thought it was like the most magical thing, but then he, I guess, lost interest. And I remember telling him how I wanted to move to his state, his home. Yeah, where he was from. He's from North Carolina. And I said I wanted to move there, and he kind of got like worried. I was like, wait. I said I want to move there, but I don't want to move with you. I would get my own place. Don't get me wrong. I don't want to move in with you. I'm going to move. And then when I said that, he's just like, he just ghosted me. And that broke my heart. And I thought like we was going to be like a happy, I thought it was going to be a nice romantic thing. It's like, oh, we met online, we met up, we fall in love, and we start life together. But other things had other plans, pretty much. But it was a nice experience.
Yeah, when me and my partner though, we would talk every single day, and I mean like every single day.
I love that.
I did tell him everything, like the issues I have and everything. And he always supports me.
I love that.
And like every time I tell him I come home from work, he just tells me that he's proud of me.
Yeah, so sweet. I want to see a picture of him. Well, it sounds like we're gonna have to save some money and go to where he's at so you can see him. That means we need to get some passports.
Well, I just hope that he's able to get like a visa and everything.
Okay, that's fine.
One thing I want the most.
Hey, you know me, I would help you anyway. If he comes down to see you, I can help arrange everything.
Just need to get a like green card and everything.
Hey, as I said, I can arrange everything for you to meet up, and I can help you make it the most romantic time of all. And you will know I'm there. I'm just gonna be there just to have everything set up, everything. It's like I just say a word, and I can plan out the most romantic first meetup. This is exciting. I love this. I wish I could have somebody like that.
I would actually love that, really.
But yeah, as I say, I am your number one supporter. Always. Always.
I just had to find like the right time and money and everything.
I remember I told you how you can save up money. You just gotta do it one step at a time.
Yeah.
But if any ladies is watching this, probably not because nobody really watches. But I mean, I don't mind doing long distance, ladies. Nice, handsome Asian man who's a dryness and buff. I don't care about your height. I'm 5'6". But hi.
You're ridiculous, you know that?
I'm not ridiculous. I'm just a romantic. Excuse me that I want to romance in my life because the person who I'm currently at has zero romance whatsoever. Okay.
Well, I have been called hopeless romantic before, so.
Yeah. But I'm so happy for you. All right. Now let's wrap this up. A little bit longer than usual, so I'm gonna wrap this up. I'm gonna get into like a short article, cause it's like I said, it's Black History Month. So I'm gonna go read through some Black queer history for Black History Month. And here we go. I'm just gonna pick some at random. Now, excuse the clicking. So I'm gonna go with here. Oh, here's the first one. Her name, sorry if I butchered, Lori Lightfoot, born 1962. Lori is a former prosecutor with no experience in elected office. She swept all 50 of the Chicago's wards in the 2019 mayoral runoff election, after promising to end the city's famed backroom dealing. She's the city's first ever Black female mayor and is openly LGBTQ. So that's great. So she's the mayor of Chicago, and she's openly queer. That is awesome. I love that.
Interesting.
That is like awesome. Black history. Click, 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 clap, clap, clap. Now, for another random history. Let's see. Let's do a med. So we can, equal. Here we go. Another, I want a random. Phil Wilson, born 1956, a prominent African-American HIV/AIDS activist. Wilson founded the Black AIDS Institute in 1999, in part inspired by the death of his partner from an AIDS-related illness and his own HIV diagnosis. In 2010, Wilson was appointed to be President Obama's Advisory Council on HIV and AIDS. Wilson also served as a World AIDS Summit delegate and advocate for the Center for Disease Control and Prevention to provide additional funding to Black groups so they would have the resources to educate and mobilize the community around HIV and AIDS. His work resulted in the Act Against AIDS campaign, and now known as Let's Stop HIV Together campaign, which promotes HIV testing, prevention, and treatments. Wow. That is amazing.
It really is.
That is amazing. And there's so much more. And it's Black History Month. I know we do it every week, but I'm going to try to make sure that every week we're going to have some kind of Black history. This week is queer, and next week I'm gonna just do positive. I want to do positive Black history, so I'm gonna find some more. And is Artica if you find something like maybe we could just share that. But it's Black History Month, so we might as well do Black history. And I'm gonna try to find some Black cosplayers to feature.
Oh yeah.
Yes, because it's Black History Month. Also, it's 28 days of Black cosplay, so I'm gonna just find some random cosplayers, and I will. Because when I share, I will post their pictures and their usernames, so to give them the credit. Because we gotta celebrate us. So
yeah, of course.
Of course. And then I'm planning on for Valentine's Day doing Valentine's an episode dedicated to Valentine's Day. So romance and all the other stuff like that. So, I have things. You see, I got stuff in process. As your producer and CEO, I make sure everything is gonna be interesting. So we have something to do. And I hope you can contribute. I know you might have some deals, so I can't wait till you tell if you have any ideas to do next. Because of course it just can't be only me. Of course, my co-hosts have the opportunity to shine, and I can't wait for other people to tell us what they want us to talk about, what they want to hear. So, yeah. But I guess we got on to, I rambled on too long. So I guess we go ahead and wrap it up. I do want to remind you that I do have audiobooks that's going to be publishing. I did say every 2 weeks, but now it's going to be every week. I'm going to have a new chapter coming out. It's going to be a playlist that says Vampire Drag Queen on the AfroBlerd channel page. So I hope you all tune in and enjoy. And also make sure you join our Discord server. And we have open submissions for Reddit stories or stories you want to tell, and for us to share as well.
And for the closing statement from me is to make sure you go watch or read Monster. It is genuinely so fucking good. Yes. And Johan is the best.
I can't wait to season 2 for Remaster. I can't wait. I really can't. Remaster's so good. Now, I know that. You said Monster, but Remaster, but yes. Oh my, I would watch that again. I love that. Well,
what even is that about?
Remaster?
Yeah.
He gets reincarnated. It's like this, he's kind of like a villain, and he gets reincarnated as a monster. And it's like, oh my god, it's so good. It's so good. You want to watch that? We can watch that when we get off. And I can stream that.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Okay. Well, we're going to go off and watch the Remaster. This has been Ryu Luna.
And Exertica.
Till next time. Bye.
Bye-bye.